Hello dear students, this is B.gouda brother, physics lecturer. So in last class we had been discussing about speed. So in case of speed, already we come to know that what is uniform speed, non-uniform speed, instantaneous speed and average speed. So in today's class, let me focus about that average speed. So already we come to know that average speed means it is the ratio of total distance traveled by the body divided by total time taken. It is the ratio of total distance traveled by the body to the total time taken. So in case of that average speed, so I will take the different cases. For example, if an object is moving with a different speed v1 and v2, I will take it as a two different speed. In order to moving with these two different speed, it covers a equal distance here. So if the body is moving with the speed v1 and v2, it covers a equal distance in unequal interval of time. So then what is the expression for that average speed I need to determine first. So let me look at about average speed concept. So in case of that average speed, so I will take different cases here. So for example, if an object moving with a speed or moving with different speed, I can call moving with different speed and covers equal distance here. So and covers equal distance in unequal interval of, so if an object moving with the different speed v1 and v2, it covers a equal distance. So s1 and s2 is equal to s, I will take equal distance. So in unequal interval of time, then average speed is given by so let me find out the value of average speed in this case. So for example, so for this statement I will draw on that a rough diagram first. For example, this is one path here. Okay, so according to this question, so I will consider that one path here. If an object moving with different speed here, so for example, this is point O, this is point A, midpoint, and this is point B here. So object is moving from that O to B, I will divide into a two path here. So for example, first one is O to A here. Distance from O to A is S1 here. Distance from A to B is S2 here. And in order to move the distance O to A, it will take the time t1, and move from that A to B, it will take time t2 here. So now look at here. In order to move from that O to A, so the speed of the vehicle is v1, I will take. So speed of the vehicle is v1, and A to B speed of the vehicle is v2 here. So I know generalized formula for average speed here. So look at here. So average speed is given by what is the generalized formula for average speed here? V average is equal to total distance here, two distance s1 and s2. So total distance divided by total time taken. So this is the generalized formula for average speed here. So they mentioned that, so it covers equal distance here. So equal distance means s1 and s2 both value is same. For example, s1 is 10 meter means s2 is also 10 meter if an object covers equal distance, they mention. So for equal distance, so what shall I take for that equal distance? S1 is equal to S2 is equal to S here. So in generally the distance value is S, and time taken, shall I take that value? So look at here, speed is equal to what? Distance by time here. Speed is v1, so distance is same, I said, time is t1 here. Shall I take that t1 is equal to what? So t1 is equal to S by v1. Just I will rearrange the equation. So I am having general formula for speed, distance by time here. So speed is v1, time is t1 here. So v1 t1, So it covers the same distance, means S1 is S and S2 is also S here. So initially S1 and S2, for equal distance I take that S here. So T1, shall I take that as a S by V1? So look at here, T1 is equal to what? S by V1. T2 is equal to what? S by V2 here. So all these three equation I will take that as equation 2 here. So S1 is equal to S2 is equal to S, T1 is equal to S by V1, T2 is equal to S by V2 here. So we are deriving the expression for that average speed in case of that object is moving with different speed. So different speed means V1 and V2. It covers a equal distance. So S1 is equal to S2 is equal to S in unequal interval of time T1 and T2. So this is the expression for that average speed we are deriving. So look at here. So I want to substitute that equation 2 value in equation 1. So look at here. Wherever S1 is there, so I will take it as S here. Wherever S2 is there, so I will take it as S here. Wherever T1 is there, so T1 means S by V1. T2 means what? S by V2. So I will substitute. So put equation 2 value in equation 1. So equation 2 value ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ equation 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ substitute ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So V average is equal to what? So V average is equal to S1 is nothing but what? S1 is equal to S only. So I will take S plus half. S2 is equal to what? S2 is also equal to S only. S plus half S divided by. So T1 means what? S by V1 here. S by V1. T2 means what? S by V2 here. So I will simplify this equation. So V average is equal to, so S plus of S, 2 times of S. So S I will take that outside here, 1 by V1 plus of 1 by V2 here. So look at here. Here numerator is also consist S term and denominator also consist S term. So it will get cancelled out here. So then V average is equal to 2 divided by, so take that LCM here, V1 into V2. So V2 plus of V1 or V1 plus of V2. So V1 plus of V2. So this numerator term, denominator term is goes to numerator. So final equation, V average is equal to 2 times of V1 into V2 divided by V1 plus of V2. Look at here. What is the expression for average speed if an object covers equal distance in unequal interval of time? So V average is equal to 2 times of V1 into V2 divided by V1 plus of V2. So in that question they will ask like so. For example, so object covers first half of the distance. So total distance is S. So let me understand with question here. So if an object covers first half of the distance, so total distance is S I will take. First half and second half, divide the total distance into 2 half. So shall I take that S by 2 here? So this is S by 2. So total distance is divided into what? 2 equal half. So one is total distance is S means equal half means S by 2 and this is also S by 2. So if an object is moving with the speed, look at here. So it is moving with the speed 10 meter per second in first half of the journey. So first half of the journey, what is the speed here? 10 meter per second. And second half of the distance is moving with the speed of 20 meter per second. So look at here, first half of the distance and second half of the distance they mentioned. So total distance is S. First half is S by 2, second half is means S by 2 again. So which thing is remain same here? Distance is same here. If distance is same, what is the formula to calculate average speed here? 2 times of V1 into V2 divided by V1 plus of V2 here. Second half distance is what? Sorry, second half speed is what? 20 meter per second. Then what is the value of average speed? So let me calculate the value of average speed in this case. So V average is equal to 2 times of, so first write the formula, 2 times of V1 into V2 divided by V1 plus of V2. So V average is equal to 2 into 10 into 20 divided by V1 plus of V2 here. So this is 30 here. So V average is equal to what? 20 into 2, 40 by 3 meter per second here. So what is the average speed in this example here? So they will give the question like so: if an object covers first half of the distance moving with the speed of 10 meter per second and second half of the distance is moving with the speed of 20 meter per second, then what is the value of average speed? So this is the question. So for this question, this is the formula. So why? Because I derived the expression for average speed of the object when the object is moving with a different speed v1 and v2 and it covers a distance s1 and s2. Here distance is same, so first half means s by 2, second half means, so total distance is f. If you divide equally means first half means s by 2, second half means also s by 2, so distance is same in unequal interval of time. So what is the generalized formula here? So 2 times of v1 into v2 divided by v1 plus of v2. When you need to use this equation, if an object is moving with a different speed and the object covers equal distance, so remember the point. So when you need to use this equation, if an object is moving with a different speed and it covers a equal, okay students. So look at that second case here. So in case of average speed for the different case we are deriving the expression. So in that second case I will take that if an object moving with different speed so that different speed will be v1 and v2. If an object moving with different speed and it covers unequal distance. In first case I took that equal distance, in the second case I will take that and it covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. In that second case, which quantity I took it as a constant are same here. T1 is equal to T2 is equal to T. Then average speed is. So let me calculate the value of average speed. If an object is moving with a different speed and it covers a unequal distance in equal interval of time. So first let me give the diagrammatic approach for this case. So look at here, this is the path. So for example, it starts journey from point O. So I will take that this is point A and this is point B. So look at here. So it seems like that unequal distance from O to A and A to B, equal distance is not there. So O to A, the distance is S1 I will take. A to B, the distance is S2 I will take. Now in order to move the object from O to A, it is moving with the speed V1 and A to B, it will move with the speed V2 here. So look at here. Here the distance is 10 meter and here the distance is 5 meter. In order to cover the distance 10 meter, it will take that 2 seconds of time I will take. And in order to cover that distance 5 meter, again it will take that 2 seconds of time. So in the same time interval, it covers 10 meter and 5 meter. So how it possible? So how it possible means, so in that first case, so for traveling the greater distance, it is moving with a large speed here. For traveling the small distance, it is moving with a less speed here. So look at here. So object has to cover the 10 meter distance in first case and 5 meter distance in a second case here. So in order to cover that unequal distance, it will take that same time, means it is moving with the different speed here. In that first case, it should move with the greater speed, and in the second case, it is moving with the less speed here. Why? Because in same 2 seconds of time, it has covered 10 meter, means its speed must be large compared to that of second case here. So what will be the equation for average speed in this case I need to find out here. So look at here. we will find out the expression for the average speed if an object moving with a different speed and covers a distance different and in equal interval of time. So look at here, I will again consider the concept of average speed. Average speed is given by, okay, so what is the generalized formula for average speed? V average is equal to what? S1 plus of S2 divided by T1 plus of T2. Let be that equation 1. So now again I will consider for equal time interval, for equal time. So for same time means T1 is equal to T2 is equal to T. So distance is unequal. So distance is unequal means speed V1, distance S1, time is same. So S1 is equal to what? V1 into T here. So S1 is equal to what here? S1 is equal to V1 into T, and S2 is equal to what? V2 into T. I will take this as equation 2 here. So look at here, in this case I got the value of time taken. So they mentioned time taken is the same, distance value is unequal means S1 is nothing but what? V1 into T. So I will substitute that equation 2 value in equation 1. So put equation 2 value in equation 1 here. So if I substitute that equation 2 value in equation 1, so look at here, in equation 2, so I am having the formula for S1, wherever S1 is there, so I will take it as V1 into T. So look at here, V average is equal to, S1 means what? V1 into T. Next, S2 means what? V2 into T divided by T1 means what? T here. So T1 means T. T2 means also T here. So 2 times of T. Let me simplify this equation. V average is equal to T, shall I take it as common here? V1 plus of V2 here divided by T plus of T. 2 times of T here. So look at here. Numerator and denominator contains same term. It will get cancelled out here. V average is equal to what? V1 plus of V2 divided by 2. So what is the expression here? So V average is equal to V1 plus V2 divided by 2 here. So look at here. So in case of that object moving with different speed and it covers a distance differently in equal interval of time. What is the connecting formula here? V average is equal to V1 plus of V2. So look at here. So object is moving with a speed of 20 meter per second in that first case in order to cover a distance of 10 meter. In that second case, in order to cover a distance of 5 meter, it is moving with a speed of 10 meter per second here. So it moving with a larger speed to cover the 10 meter distance. It is moving with the speed of 10 meter per second in order to cover 5 meter distance here. So then what is the average speed formula? So V average, here they mention that. So the question is like so. If an object is moving with a speed of 20 meter per second in first half of the time, so total time is t second, first half of the time means t by 2. So time is same here, first half means t by 2, second half means t by 2. So here time is same. So if the time is same means what is the connecting formula for average speed? V1 plus of V2 divided by 2. In that first half of the time it is moving with the speed of 20 meter per second, and in second half of the time it is moving with the speed of 10 meter per second. Then what is the average speed of the vehicle? So 20 plus of 10 divided by 2. So what is the average speed of the vehicle here? 30 by 2. So that is 15 meter per second. So this is the formula for average speed if that object is moving with the different speed, covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. This formula is applicable in case of equal interval of time. Equal interval of time. And one more equation we got that 2 times of V1 into V2 divided by v1 plus of v2. So this equation is applicable for equal distance here. So in case of equal distance, so these are all the two formula for the average speed. So in case of that equal time and in case of that equal distance. So hope you understand about these things.